Yes. Thank you for sharing. And I had a follow-up question to Shiblu, sir. I think it's better for our viewers to understand because you mentioned monolithic applications and services. So Shiblu, sir, can you just quickly tell everyone and explain to us what is monolithic and what is microservice? What's the difference, why it matters, and why is Mr. Chaudhary's company still using the monolithic system?
Yeah. So this is important. So his company using the monolithic, the platform or the systems, because they're dealing with a lot of the billings. They're actually the payment company, and this system is a mainframe system. Okay, this is very old system. They're actually dealing. I think probably the trillion yearly service-based company, and this system has been built maybe 20 years ago. I don't know. I'm not working in this.
Yeah.
So, but he will be justifying everything. They will not do the microservice anymore. So monolithic means one box solution. All the functionality will be there with one box. If one system goes down, means the entire system can go down. That's the monolithic is. Microservices, all the functionality is the same, but they are independently. We just categorize them. User has all the user functionality in one box. All the payment, the card adding one box, all the payment return another box, all the payment refund another box, all the integration another box. The box means the feature, exactly the feature.
Yeah.
They will never break it. It will be forever like this. Number one, things are working. Number two, it's too risk. Number three, because it's too large, too complex, too much risk, they will never do this. Remember, he keeps saying the 5,000 server because they're dealing with the entire nation servicing system. Servicing
Yes.
means wherever you get the loan, any type of loan, mortgage, student loan, in some point, this company involved get the money back from everybody, either directly or indirectly. And that's the reason it's a very large company. And remember, he said it, they don't follow the Scrum because they cannot. They don't
Yes.
follow and they will not follow Scrum or the Agile because when the system is too large, too complex, company intentionally, even government and this every company has a two type of Scrum. One is waterfall. Anytime things are too large, too complex, company intentionally stay away from the Scrum because Scrum means fast. It means very collaborative. Waterfall, they have to be slow, they have to be strategic, and they have to be very careful what they do. This system, they make any changes, and if, of course, they always create the bug. It's not like they never create the bug. They create the bug, but they cannot intentionally do things faster because they have to think so much before they make the changes. And a small changes can cause significant amount of the coding change, and the testing is the amazingly complex in the monolithic system because the systems itself very complex that you will not even believe it. Because I work in like a Quicken Loans, I completely work on the waterfall and completely work on the monolithic system. Some testing I ran, it ran 8 hours in a row, 8 hours, fully automation. Basically, just testing the title system. Each of the state, each of the county, that you hit the title and you see if the property is valid or not. That's it. You just go to a screen and you just hit the property changes, county changes, zip code changes, and you check if the property is all good to go. And this takes the 9 hours just entirely throughout the day. And that's how complex this monolithic system is. So I wanted to make sure you guys know this. So each of these, the industry, there is a two. One is monolithic, one is microservices. Under this microservices, there is so many flavors. Under this monolithic, there is so many flavors. But monolithic is very big. Everybody knows one box solution. All the functionalities as expected, one box. So they have a different database and their cluster is different. Their behavior is different. Everything is different. It's very complex, but things are, that's the way around their business.
Yes,
Did I answer your
exactly.
question?
Yeah. Yes, Shivlubai answered the question very efficiently. I just wanted to add something. As Shivlubai said, this system was built in maybe 20 years ago, 15 years ago. Yeah, that's true. And this is a mainframe system. Yes, that's also true, because uh, the system they are creating, the application they created, is focused on like big organization, like big financial institution, like big banks, big financial institution. So right now, whatever system is running, they just don't want to interrupt it. Is so it doesn't mean they don't have microservice system. They have some microservice system. Whatever new application they are creating or old application they are replacing, they are creating as a microservice architecture. But whatever is there running fine, they don't want to touch it. Is and as I said, is based on Windows Server, and is very critical. And like there is uh, 6 or 7 application dependent on this application. So like we don't do any build, we don't do any Jenkins builds, and we don't do any this is based on .NET application. We don't do any .NET build. But still, when we run the pipeline, when you deploy the application, like few days ago, there wasn't any automation. Our teams, my teams comes into the picture to make some automation, use Ansible to deploy the application. So it takes 3 hour, 4 hour only deployments for application deployments. So if something happened, let's say some mistakes we did, we have to fix it. So it takes another 4 hour, another three and a half hour to fix those things. So yes, we have to be strategized. We have to be think about before, okay, what are we gonna do, how are we gonna do, and what impact will be affecting if we do any mistakes. And like in the modern type application, we see there is one kind of database we use, but in our system we are using 3 type of database. Postgres we use Oracle, and we use Microsoft SQL Server. So as you know, 3 type of database, 7 supporting application, how complexity will be, it will be. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Yes. So you guys need to know how, and he mentioned they don't use the Kubernetes. They don't need to. I mean, they don't use the Docker, but only for this application. It does not eliminate that there is no Kubernetes. They have the
Yes.
Kubernetes, they have a Docker, they have a microservices, and they have a different stack. They have a
Yes.
.NET stack, they have a Java stack, they have a JavaScript stack. All the stack is there because this company has probably more than 1,000 applications. Only he
Yes.
is touching what he has been doing. So you need to know
Yes.
that the how big picture of the company, but he's only touching the small area what he is focusing day-to-day basis. And his
Yes.
application is too large, his project is too complex. He will be working like many years on this, and still nothing will be done.
Yeah.